minutes to set up and we'll be on the way. So just wait for the time clock to count down. So give me a moment to set everything up and we'll be on our way, and I'll switch over to my webcam and you guys will see inside the game. The game for today is a Stanley Parable. 3 minutes. Skip ahead if you're watching this on YouTube down the line. Time's up. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stream some basic gaming. That's been the timer right there, guys. Let's jump into the game and see what the Stanley Parable is all about. Welcome to everybody in chat. I'm just going to give a big shout out, say hi to everybody down there. Thank you guys for joining me today. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, it's time to stream. Just wanted to make sure the stream sounds okay. Remember, guys, in chat, if anything does not sound correctly, we will turn it down. Now, I bought this game just to stream for you guys today. As you guys have enjoyed me streaming games that we could play through in one sit-in, meaning in the entire one stream, we could play through the whole entire game. This game, I might be able to do it. I hear the time is an hour to 3 hours, maybe even up to 5. So hopefully I could do it in 2 hours because I play games kind of slow anyways, and see what the Stanley Parable is all about. I know this game got like 9.0s, got really good scores from all over the net a few years ago, and I never had a chance to pick it up, so I just figured it'd be nice to play something completely different on the stream for you guys tonight. So let me jump into the game right now, and we will be on our way. Let me just make sure I have chat open so you guys who are here in chat will be able to see your chat comments, because I like always shouting out your chat comments while I see them on the stream. So, yep, let's do it. 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 Let's have some fun. Definitely gonna have some fun tonight, guys. I hope this game's really interesting. I really don't know. Like I said, I never played this game before, so it's gonna be one of those games I'm gonna be like, I hope it's good. I hope it's good. I will be chatting from my second account, be coming from Beaky Plays, and I will try to respond to everybody's chat comments as we go along. It's gonna take me a little longer just to set up than usual when I'm playing PC games because I'm doing everything for one computer compared to playing like on the PS4 or Wii U. I'm still waiting for my copy of freaking what's this called? A damn copy of the damn it. Why is my brain going blank? Of Splatoon to come in the mail. I still haven't gotten that yet, so still waiting for Splatoon to come in, but once Splatoon comes in, that should be good. Alright guys, that's been everything. Let's jump on in. Alright. You guys should be able to hear the game now, and you guys should be able to hear me now. If anything from the game is too loud, or if I'm too loud, let me know, guys. I will adjust things in the sound. I always turn down the music a little bit, just because music don't really need to be that high. Of course, high. So there you go. We'll turn down the music a little bit. Thanks for the likes I already got, guys, and let's start off begin the game. I don't know nothing. Oh, actually, there's one thing. Let me make my webcam smaller so it does not get in the way. So there you go. My webcam is smaller now. It's not in the way. Let's do this. Just waiting for that loading bar to, well, fill up. It's taking a while to load. You guys don't see it behind me. There it is. It's loading, loading. Did it freeze? I don't know if it froze. I don't know if this game's supposed to take this long to load. I feel like the bar is not moving. Oh, no, there it goes. There it goes. The bar just moved. You guys can't see it behind me, but it just jumped and it crashed. Damn it. It's not good. But anyways, here we go, guys. I'm only playing with keyboard and mouse.
This is the story of a man named Stanley. Stanley worked for a company in a big building where he was employee number 427. Employee number 427's job was simple. He sat at his desk in room 427 and he pushed buttons on a keyboard.
Sounds
Orders
fun.
came to him through a monitor on his desk, telling him what buttons to push, how long to push them, and in what order. This is what employee 427 did every day of every month of every year. And although others might have considered it soul-rending, Stanley relished every moment that the orders came in, as though he had been made exactly for this job. And Stanley was happy.
Sounds like he was happy. He was
And then one day, something very peculiar happened. Something that would forever change Stanley. Something he would never quite forget. He had been at his desk for nearly an hour when he realized that not one single order had arrived on the monitor for him to follow. No one had showed up to give him instructions, call a meeting, or even say hi. Never in all his years at the company had this happened, this complete isolation. Something was very clearly wrong. Shocked, frozen solid, Stanley found himself unable to move for the longest time. But as he came to his wits and regained his senses, he got up from his desk and stepped out of his office.
How do I interact? All right. Okay.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Oh, I can turn it on. Okay, right click, left click turns on and off stuff, I think. It's very smooth. 120 hertz. I mean, well, that's whatever.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors. He entered the door
Hello,
on his
guys.
left.
Wait, why would I enter the door on the left? Why do I have to enter the door on the left? I want to see what's on the right.
This was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it.
Yes, let's do that. This door's locked. Hi to Mew in chat. Hi to Hex, the Princess in chat. Hello to you. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for both joining me today. We are playing Stanley the Parable for the first time. I know very little about this game.
Yes, truly a room worth admiring. It had really been worth the detour to this immaculate, beautifully constructed room. Stanley, but eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
No.
Stanley was so bad at following directions, it's incredible he wasn't fired years ago.
I don't. Let me in! What do you want? This is what I do in video games. I gotta see everything. Let me go back. Okay. It says, alright, warning, do not jump from the cargo lift while in motion. Will cause death. The penalty for misuse of cargo lift, $1,000 penalty for jumping for cargo lift, $5,000. You're gonna be dead. Oh god.
Look, Stanley, I think perhaps we've gotten off on the wrong foot here. I'm not your enemy, really, I'm not. I realize that investing your trust in someone else can be difficult, but the fact is that the story has been about nothing but you. What? Really? I was in the middle of something. Do you have zero consideration for others? Are you that convinced that I want something bad to happen to you? Why, I don't know how to convince you of this, but I really do want to help you, to show you something beautiful. Look, let me prove it. Let me prove that I'm on your side. Give me a chance.
Danger. Danger everywhere. Danger everywhere? I'm always late. Trust me, I started the stream late, so don't worry. I was supposed to start at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time or 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, whichever way you want to convert it over to. And I started like 10 minutes late, but whatever. We're still here. So danger everywhere. Oh, crap. How the doors keep closing?
Now listen carefully, this is important. Stanley walked through the red door.
Fine! This looks creepy, so
Oh, thank God you are willing to listen to me. Do you see that I
Alright.
really have wanted you to be happy all this time? The problem is all these choices. The two of us always trying to get somewhere that isn't here. Running and running and running, just the way you're doing right now. Don't you see that it's killing us, Stanley? I wanted to stop. We would both be so much happier if we just stopped. And I think I have a solution. Here, let me show you.
Okay. What the freak?
What do we want? What are we looking for?
This game oh. Sorry, I'm trying to pick this. It has a lot of endings? Okay, that'll make it interesting. I wanted the game I could play through like in one sitting, so.
Here. Yes. Oh, it's beautiful, isn't it? If
What,
we just
alien
stay
shit?
right here, right in this moment with this place, Stanley, I think I feel happy. I actually feel happy.
Happy at what? What the heck? I just want to see what's gonna happen next if I stand here. Guys, is the audio for the game too loud or am I too loud? Let me know in chat. If anything's too loud, I will adjust. Okay, I think that's it. I don't think nothing else is gonna happen here, so I might as well go. Except for now, it's green bubbles. The lights coming from me. Is this like some type of observatory? I just feel like if I stay here long enough, something crappy would happen. I don't want to move. I guess we're gonna go.
No, wait. Where are you going?
Nothing's happening out here.
Right. Where were we? Oh, no. Stay away from those stairs. If you hurt yourself, if you die, the game will reset. We'll lose all of this.
I just won't jump off.
Please, no, Stanley, let me stay here. Don't take this from me.
But I'm the player, not you. Oh, shit. No. Don't want to go that way. Can't open up this door. It's an alien spaceship. Get their cheesecake. I'm here. Welcome, welcome everyone. Welcome all, welcome one. We're playing Stanley Parable on the PC. It was $15, so if you guys are wondering how much this game costs, it was $15. It's weird as hell, but all I know about it has really good reviews. You could crouch. Now the lights outside are red.
Good, good. We can't be too safe. Promise me you won't go back there. Just stay here.
All right, fine. We're gonna play this damn game out. I don't know nothing about this game. We're gonna stay here. It's asking me just stay here. Top.
No.
Just because it's a bad
What do we
stream.
talk about? You're risking everything we achieved here.
We haven't achieved anything.
You heard me before, didn't you? You will die. What about this isn't getting through to you?
The fact that there's nothing else to do.
Please, Stanley, think about... No! Oh, thank God you lived. You had me worried there for a moment. Now, can we please get back to the other room?
No.
No. No, no. What are you doing, Stanley? Please, I'm asking you not to take this away from me. I can't go back to what I was before. If you die, we'll both go back. Why are you doing this?
To punish you. I should have listened to you.
Stan, my God. Is this really how much you dislike my game? That you'll throw yourself from this platform over and over to be rid of it? You're literally willing to kill yourself to keep me from being happy. Am I reading the situation correctly?
Please.
Or maybe you're just getting a kick out of it. I
Yes,
don't know
I am.
anymore. I just wanted us... Do you actually want to stay alive? Or are you just teasing me?
Alright, let's go. Come
I
on.
wanted us to be happy here, Stanley. I really did. I wish...
What's happening?
I
I
still
don't know.
thought that was possible.
This game got like 9s and high ratings, so I bought it. And because I hear you can play it in a very short amount of time, maybe within 2 to 3 hours or for whole entire stream, I felt like it might be something doable. I like playing the games that you guys have never seen before, or... And apparently right now it just wants me to stand right here, which I don't get. I want to quit. Nah, like, I want to start over. Like, it seems wrong. And if somebody else in chat has played this, let me know. What the hell am I supposed to do? This is the boring ending. Oh. Okay. This is the ending. Okay, so if this is the ending, okay, I'm just gonna start over. Okay, I guess I got the stupid ending. That's what I get for not listening. We'll just jump off one last time and then exit out and come back. Yeah. I suck at video games. I'm sorry, guys.
Is it over?
There it goes. It's over.
It's going to restart, isn't it? I'm going back.
It restarted. Take two, guys. Take two. Take two. Take two. Take two. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on. Take two. Alright, this time we're going to listen.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Did I miss a memo? Maybe everybody... This was just a day off. He shouldn't have came to
When
work.
Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Okay. Already know Stanley's very good at following directions. So look, this time we're going to play the role of Stanley. We're not going to be me. Me? I'll do what I want. I look around everywhere. Stanley, he's been following directions forever. So this time, Stanley's going to follow every direction. Let's see what happens. This game supposedly has multiple endings. We'll see a bunch of them.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
How to solve a dispute with a coworker. Let it boil up inside you. Take it out passive. Oh, I missed it. Using slides to assure employees that everything is okay. Make sure your slides has a slick blue graphic and stop moving so fast. Everyone is unique. You most of all. Sorry, this is funny to me. Numbers of slides on the slides, charts and slides. I don't know why I find that funny. I really don't. Rate at which charts on the same slides depict the same information. I don't know why. Oh shit! I'm insanely weird. Like this should not be funny. On your boys' application minutes worksheet, the top 20. Oh, stop moving so fast! Solving the interpersonal conflicts. Have you ever find yourself on a conflict with another delinquent employee like yourself? More choices. Why did you? Yo, we must be able to stop that damn projector. Or what it says over here. Do not alter without. Oh, okay. Whiteboard manager. Yeah, okay. Media room, floor 400XX. Let's see what it says. Weekly target. We're broke Wednesday. We're broke Wednesday. IT department, finance planning, boss inspection. What's today? So is today a Sunday? Wait, hold on. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, whatever. I will look around at the stupid stuff, guys. It's just me. I told you guys, man. I don't understand why if you watch me play video games, I look at all this dumb shit. I just don't know why. Good stuff, man. Laughing is contagious. What's up, Beaky? What's up, guys? I'm playing Stanley Parable, guys, in chat. Thank you, everybody, for joining me today. I didn't set up a chat on screen. I was supposed to do that, but if you guys are watching this on YouTube after the fact, join me live.
Stanley stepped into the broom closet, but there was nothing here, so he turned around and got back on track.
Okay. I'll just say, if you guys want to join me live every single day on stream, it's at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, which converts over to 8 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and then you can do the time for the rest of the world as well from there. So if you're not seeing chat
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
All right. Stanley follows directions, so he walks upstairs to his boss's office. This time we're going to follow all directions. That's locked. Well, it's not here. All right. Let's see if we can go on the computer.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. Shocked, unraveled, Stanley wondered in disbelief who orchestrated this, what dark secret was being held from him. What he could not have known was that the keypad behind the boss's desk guarded the terrible truth that his boss had been keeping from him. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 2845.
Why am I not seeing it? Okay, hold on, guys. I'm not sure if my graphics card is messed up. It's way too dark right here. Oh, this here. Shut up! I didn't see it. 2845. Shut up! I didn't see it, you bastard.
Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened passageway.
Is this Portal? Am I in an experiment right now? Is this Aperture Labs? What's going on here? What is... I know... Like, guys, I've never read a review. I never played the demo. I know nothing. Other than there's this guy with weird voice. I feel like I'm in an Aperture Lab experiment right now, man. I feel like I'm in a Portal. If you guys missed some of it, just watch back on YouTube. You actually guys can rewind streams now. YouTube actually implemented a feature that lets you go back live in the stream, and you're actually going to be able to do speed it up. So like, let's say if you go back, you can press the little gear button and you can make the speed 2x.
Deeper into the building,
so catch up
Stanley realized he felt a bit peculiar. It was a stirring of emotion in his chest, as though he felt more free to think for himself, to question the nature of his job. Why did he feel this now, when for years it had never occurred to him? This question would not go unanswered for long.
And if there's, Vicky, hey, go into the boardroom closet and stay. Okay. I'll do that next time.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility.
Are you serious? Escape. We're being Stanley. We're following directions.
The lights rose on an enormous room packed with television screens. What horrible secret did this place hold? Stanley thought to himself. Did he have the strength to find out?
Knowledge is power?
Now the monitors jumped to life, their true nature revealed. Each bore the number of an employee in the building, Stanley's co-workers. The lives of so many individuals reduced to images on a screen, and Stanley, one of them, eternally monitored in this place where freedom meant nothing.
Okay. Like, yo, man, this is just bringing back memories of Portal right here. Nothing's in the box.
This mind control facility, it was too horrible to believe. It couldn't be true. Had Stanley really been under someone's control all this time? Was this the only reason he was happy with his boring job? That his emotions had been manipulated to accept it blindly?
Then what would have got me out of the mind control all this time? I don't know.
No. He refused to believe it. He couldn't accept it. His own life in someone else's control? Never! It was unthinkable, wasn't it?
Guys, If you have questions for me, feel free to ask in chat. I'm not gonna look at chat constantly, but I will try to answer it. So Martine, if you have a question for me, I'll ask. Go ahead, ask a question. I'll try to answer it. And are you gonna stream another event? Yes, I'm gonna keep streaming this till it's done, and tomorrow I'm gonna stream another game. I'm not sure what game, but I'm not sure. We'll talk about tomorrow in a little bit. But let's keep on going for now. If there's any issues with the stream wise, if there's any lags, audio issues, just let me know and I'll try to fix that as it's going on. But you guys seem to think everything's pretty good.
Even possible? Had he truly spent his entire life utterly...
Oh, and yes, Better Get Dave did donate $250. People in the Poke Fanatic community have donated over $250 for help me get a 3DS capture card. So a lot of people have donated a lot of money over the few years. So if you guys want to support my streams, feel free to go ahead and hit up the donation buttons in the comments.
Blind to the world?
Description, not comments.
But here was the proof. The heart of the operation. Controls labeled with emotions. Happy, or sad, or content. Walking, eating, working. All of it monitored and commanded from this very place. And as the cold reality of his past began to sink in, Stanley decided that this machinery would never again exert its terrible power over another human life. For he would dismantle the controls once and for all.
Well, you're telling me to dismantle it, so isn't that a form of mind control if I follow you? But I'm gonna be good little Stanley right now and just follow everything you say. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is blue. So this one right here. Oh, blue. Ah, is it blue? It's yellow. It's yellow. It's yellow. I'm debating between yellow and blue. I'm sure you guys see the Untitled Game Show logo spinning, like probably somewhere down here. The reason why that is yellow is because I like yellow. So you guys ever heard that stupid rap song called Lemonade? I like that just because it's yellow. So yellow and blue, there you go. I don't know, I like them both. Don't mind me looking at everything. Alright, whatever. Let's go to facility power, which is where we were supposed to go anyways. But we've been looking around. We want to look at all these buttons. Press them, see if they do anything. There's another button over there as well. Input, okay. You love yellow? Well, yellow's a good power.
And when at last he found the source of the room's power, he knew it was his duty, his obligation, to put an end to this horrible place and to everything it stood for.
I don't even know what it stands for. Remember,
Blackness,
guys.
and a rising chill of uncertainty. Was it over? Yes. He had won. He had defeated the machine, unshackled himself from someone else's command. Freedom was mere moments away.
Thank you for subscribing.
Even as the immense door slowly opened, Stanley reflected on how many puzzles still lay unsolved. Where had his co-workers gone? How had he been freed from the machine's grasp? What other mysteries did this strange building hold? But as sunlight streamed into the chamber, he realized none of this mattered to him, for it was not knowledge or even power that he had been seeking, but happiness. Perhaps his goal had not been to understand, but to let go. No longer would anyone tell him where to go, what to do, or how to feel. Whatever life he lives, it will be his. And that was all he needed to know. It was perhaps the only thing worth knowing. Stanley stepped through the open door.
It'd be funny if this is a fucking video. Oh,
Stanley felt the cool breeze upon his skin, the feeling of liberation, the immense possibility of the new path before him. This was exactly the way, right now, that things were meant to happen.
It's
and
amazing that I never
Stanley
watched anybody play
was
this on YouTube
happy.
before. I would have been really into it watching somebody else play this. Okay, that was one ending. That was a pretty good one. Um, let's actually start turning on some stuff that I noticed in the options. So we'll turn on achievements to see what that's all about now. Turn the music up a. No, actually leave the music as it is. We're gonna put on closed captioning just so you guys can hear what he's saying now. I love this game. I have it. Yeah, it's the first time I'm playing it. I wish I knew about it before. We're gonna do a Frosty Theory set and stay in the closet. Hold on, what number am I? For some reason I think that's important. God, what number is my door? 427. Okay, 427. The phone is ringing.
Hello. This is a recorded message scheduled either by you or a person in your place of work. The purpose of this message is to warn you about the dangers of recorded messages. If at any time you believe you are listening to a recorded message, please terminate it immediately and cease all flow of information from the recorded message into your perceptual sphere. Thank you, and have a pleasant day.
The dangers of recorded messages. Wait, what? This game, yo. It's mind-boggling game. See, now I'm having free will. I won't be looking around. There's something I wanted to say before, but I didn't get the opportunity. The boss's office was freaking huge. I feel like I should be able to play Tetris. Input received. This is part of the game where I just click on shit. So, yeah. Let's see what happens.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
Yep, we're gonna do that like I said we were. We're going towards that closet.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
Bathroom closet.
Oh no, no, not again. I won't be part of this. I'm not going to encourage you. I'm not going to say anything at all. I'm just going to be patient and wait for you to finish whatever it is you enjoy doing so much in this room. Please take your time.
Okay. Let's relax, you know. Got something to drink. How's everybody's day going? Let's chill out in this little bathroom closet. We got ourselves a bucket over here. You know, let's admire the texture work of this bucket. You can see the slip and fall guy. Admire the water inside the bucket. Look at that. Broom. Look at the broom, man. Look at the unfinished walls. Somebody needs to put some drywall over that or put some paint on top of that. Or be lazy and just put some, like, you know, wool in. Ooh, over here we got a wrench. A big old wrench. Got a wheel of wire. We have whatever this stuff is. Go downstairs, not upstairs. I will go downstairs. But Frosty Berry told me to stay in here. I was trying to see if something happens. I'll just stay in here for a while. I wish there was a jump button. For some reason I want to jump up. I guess walking around and jumping in the office is kind of weird. Hey! Oh, I locked it. This is our home now. We're living in here. Alright, guys, let's go. I don't think nothing really happens if you stay in here. And if something does happen if you stay in here, let me know, guys. My patience is only...
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Into the red basement. Great.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for that. And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk? All because he believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And then something occurred to Stanley. Maybe, he thought to himself, maybe I am crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single moment for no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down? Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real. And at last, he came to the conclusion that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice describing me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought. And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one. Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. Nah. Fuck.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
What the heck?
This is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work, who had stumbled through town talking and screaming to himself, and then collapsed dead on the sidewalk. And although she would soon turn to go call for an ambulance, for just a few brief moments she considered the strange man. He was obviously crazy, this much she knew. Everyone knows what crazy people look like. And in that moment, she thought to herself how lucky she was to be normal. I am sane. I am in control of my mind. I know what is real and what isn't. It was comforting to think this, and in a certain way, seeing this man made her feel better. But then she remembered the meeting she had scheduled for that day, the very important people whose impressions of her would affect her career, and by extension, the rest of her life. She had no time for this, so it was only a moment that she stood there, staring down at the body. And then she turned and ran.
This was worth $15. Yep. Worth $15 for sure. Yep. Yeah. This game, yo. What should I do next, guys? Let me know in chat. Let me know where should I go next. I don't know what I missed. Is that all the endings? I've gotten 3.
Stanley had never seen the office
No,
this
I know what to
brightly
do.
lit. Was it a sign of something?
Listen. Okay,
He hoped it was. He hoped very much that it was.
I went into the broom closet. Nothing happened.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, this was not the correct way to the meeting room, and Stanley knew it perfectly well. Perhaps he wanted to stop by the employee lounge first, just to admire it. Wow. Yes. This room. What a beautiful room. What a gorgeous, gorgeous room. Thank goodness Stanley had taken... But eager to get back to business, Stanley took the first open door on his left.
Yes,
and so he detoured through the maintenance section, walked straight ahead to the opposite door, and got back on track.
No, I did that already. There we go.
But Stanley didn't want to go back to the office. He wanted to wander about and get even further off track. So now in order to get back, he needed to go, from here it's, oh, no, it's to the right, my mistake. No, not the right. Why would I have ever said it was to the right? What was I thinking? It's clearly... Oh dear, would you hold on for a minute, please?
What?
Now, let's see. We went down, right, left, down, left, right. Yep, okay, yes.
Right,
I've got it now. This story is absolutely, definitely this way.
Don't run me over now. This game will be good for jump scares. Oh.
No. This isn't right at all. You're not supposed to be here yet. This is all a spoiler. Quick, Stanley, close your eyes. Okay. We just have to get back to, oh, who am I kidding? It's all rubbish now. The whole story completely unusable. How about, rather than waste my time trying to salvage this nonsense, we'll just restart the game from the beginning. And this time, suppose we don't wander so far off track, Okay, from the top.
I like this. I like it. Why can't you crouch? Is there a reason why you could crouch in the game, guys? Let me know. There's something I need to crouch underneath to get to. It felt weird to me that there's a crouch with not a jump. Open the door.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm trying to. None of them are opening. Not that one. I'll press every one. You guys probably hear me. Crouch. You could crouch from the tigers. We'll do this crouching. Why not? Whatever. I actually could have pressed E instead of pressing all this time instead of pressing the other stuff. Alright, whatever. Let's go. I know the next place I want to check out anyways. I know I didn't press this door last time. Wait, what? Oh, I did that. Do a review of the always marijuana story. I don't know what that is actually. I would have to look that up. I have no clue what that is. I find this game very interesting. I'm glad I purchased it. What's some other small games that I could play in one full stream that you guys would like to see? Sorry. Alright. Whatever.
When Stanley... Wait. What? No, I restarted. I swear, I definitely restarted the game over, completely fresh. Everything should be... Oh, did something change? Stanley, did you change anything when we were back in that room with all the monitors? Did you move the story somewhere or... Hold on. Why am I asking you? I'm the one who wrote the story. It was right here just a minute ago. I know for sure that it's here somewhere. Okay, then. It's an adventure. Come, Stanley. Let's find the story.
Let's go to the left. Okay. I don't like the look of that.
I'll say it. This is the worst adventure I've ever been on. I can promise you there definitely was a story here before. Do we need to restart the game again?
No.
I find it unlikely that we'll ever progress by starting over and over again, but it's got to be better than this. Okay, let's give it a shot. Why not?
You fucking bastard. Well, we must be looking for Slender.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I'm trying to do that shit again. I was gonna stop the stream literally an hour ago. I mean, 30 minutes ago, but stuff keeps happening, so I'm gonna keep on playing.
Okay, yep, it's worse. I might be remembering this wrong. It's possible the story is back where we just came from. Why don't we go back the other direction and see if we missed anything?
Okay. Let's go back. This is creepy.
Aha! I
Huh.
knew we'd miss something. The story. Here it comes.
Okay, let's look for the story.
No, wait. Never mind. Not the story. Okay, let's head back the other way and retrace our steps.
You're a Baxter announcer. You are a Baxter. Oh my god.
Now this... Well, I'll be honest. I don't recognize this place at all. Is this the story? I don't think so. I can't quite recall, but I believe my story took place in an office building. Is that correct? Do you remember, Stanley? Well, do you know what? Since I've completely forgotten what we were supposed to be doing, how about this? You win! Congratulations! Job.
Yeah.
Oh, no. No, I don't feel right about this at all. We both know you didn't put in any actual work for that win. Some people win fair and square, and this was not one of those situations. Okay, I'm getting weirded out by whatever this place is. I don't care what might happen this time. I have to restart.
This damn game.
All right, I've got a solution. This time, to make sure we don't get lost, I've employed the help of the Stanley Parable Adventure Line. Just follow the line. How simple is that?
This is a criticism of all other video games, man. This is like The Witcher. Like, follow the dotted line. Okay, I'll finally get over here. Can I play some solitaire? Guess I can. Oh, man.
You see, the line knows where the story is. It's over in this direction. Onward, Stanley, to destiny. Though, here's a thought. Wouldn't wherever we end up be our destination, even if there's no story there? Or to put it another way, is the story of no destination still a story? Simply by the act of moving forward, are we implying a journey such that a destination is inevitably conjured into being via the very manifestation of the nature of life itself? Okay, Stanley, I need to follow this train of thought for a minute. Just stick with me. Now, we can both agree that the nature of existence is in fact a byproduct of one's subjective experience of that existence, right? Okay. Now, if my experience of your existence rests inside of your subjective experience of this office, is this office, in fact, the skeleton of my own relative experiential mental subjective construct? Whoa. Hang on. That got a bit weird back there. Well, I'd like to apologize. Not sure where I was going with all that. You know what? I think what we need right now is a bit of music to lighten the mood.
I don't know if that music is copyrighted. I have no clue. I am doing the music. Sorry, nobody gets music. Look up Stanley Parable music on YouTube. I'm sorry, I can't have this video. Because if you have certain music tracks, YouTube will just take down the stream, so get all that. I doubt the music will be that important. Zig, zig, zag, zag, zig. Zig, zig, zag, zag. Are you fucking serious? It's one of the weirder games I've ever played. Department accounts. What the heck is in there?
Wait, cut the music, go back and look at that fern.
Alright, like we cut the music. Let's put this back on. So there's a little regular in-game background music's okay. There isn't any of that.
Stanley, this fern will be very important later in the story. Make sure you study it closely and remember it carefully. You won't want to miss anything.
Yeah, it's a fern. Yeah.
Wait,
Alright,
what?
now
We're back at the office? No, no. Line, you do know we're looking for the Stanley Parable, right? The story? Is any of this ringing a bell?
taking us to a side quest.
Oh, no, not again. Line, how could you have done this to us? And after we trusted you, after everything we've been through, you... Oh, I can't take this anymore. To hell with it. Restart.
Oh shit. Alright.
You know what, Stanley? I say forget the adventure line. What's it ever done for us? We're intelligent people, right? Why can't we make up our own story? Something exciting, daring, mysterious. Ooh, this all sounds perfectly doable. Why don't we simply start wandering in, well, I don't know. How about this direction?
Alright. That direction it
Now,
is.
yes, this is exciting. Just me and Stanley forging a new path, a new story. Well, it could be anything. What do you want our story to be? Go wild. Use your imagination. Whatever it might be, Stanley, I'm ready for it.
Okay.
Oh, no, not you again. Stanley, I'd also like to veto the line from having any role in our awesome new story. No lines or monitor rooms. Just don't acknowledge it, and we should be fine.
No lines, no monitors. Okay. Whatever you say. Later, guys. Thank you guys for checking out in chat. I'll be back tomorrow with more stream.
Ah,
So,
a choice.
right now.
We get to make a decision. From here, the story is in our control. How important, we mustn't squander the opportunity. In fact, I believe I need a minute to think here. Just walk in circles for a minute. Okay, so I know that each door has to lead somewhere, which means that somewhere, the place where we're trying to go, there must be a reverse door that leads here. And that in turn means that
reminds me of
our
the Matrix.
destination
The two doors.
corresponds with the counter-inverted reverse
Matrix
door's
2.
origin. So starting from the right, let us ask, will taking the right door lead us to where we're going? And since the answer is clearly yes, then by all accounts, the door on the right is the correct one. Another victory for logic. Come, Stanley, our destiny awaits.
Oh man, this game is insane. Give me 1 second, guys. I moved the camera by accident. I'll make sure it still looks okay. Alright. The confusion ended.
Oh, hold up, what's this?
Alright.
The confusion ending. You're telling me that's what this is? It's all one giant ending? And we're supposed to restart the game, what, eight times? That's really how all this goes?
Discover
It's
the
all
2 rooms.
determined? So now, according to the schedule, I restart again. Then what? Am I just supposed to forget? Well, what if I don't want to forget? My mind goes blank simply because it's written here on this thing, wall. Well, who consulted me? Why don't I get to decide? Why don't I get a say in all of this? Is it really... No, it can't be. I don't want it to be. I don't want the game to keep restarting. I don't want to forget what's going on. I don't want to be trapped like this. I won't restart the game. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
And the timer stopped? Does that mean, did we do it? Did we break the cycle? The, whatever it is that made this schedule? How would we even know? Will someone come for us? Will something happen? So, okay. I guess now we just wait. You know, I suppose in some way that this is a kind of story, wouldn't you agree? I'm not quite sure if we're in the destination or the journey, though they're always saying that life is about the journey and not the destination. So I hope that's where we are right now. We'll find out, won't we? Eventually. Well, in the meantime...
Dude, what the heck? I think he's gone.
All of his co-workers were gone. What
Are
could
you
it mean?
fucking serious?
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
I know there's one area I definitely never went.
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left. Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there.
I think I passed 420. Ah ha 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 ha! It's closed.
Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
This is where I want to go. I want to go downstairs.
But Stanley just couldn't do it. He considered the possibility of facing his boss, admitting he had left his post during work hours. He might be fired for
I don't want
that.
to do this again.
And in such a competitive economy, why had he taken that risk?
Definitely
All because
wrong
he
mistake.
believed everyone had vanished? His boss would think he was crazy. And
Oh
then
my
something
God.
occurred to Stanley.
This was
Maybe,
really bad.
he thought to himself,
This
maybe
was
I
like
am
this,
crazy. All of my co-workers blinking mysteriously out of existence in a single
Shit, I
moment
should know what
for
downstairs.
no reason at all. None of it made any logical sense. And as Stanley pondered this, he began to make other strange observations. For example, why couldn't he see his feet when he looked down?
I know.
Why did doors close automatically behind him wherever he went? And for that matter, these rooms were starting to look pretty familiar. Were they simply repeating? No, Stanley said to himself, this is all too strange. This can't be real.
Let's just sit in
And
the
at
corner.
last, he came to the
and
conclusion
punishment.
that had been on the tip of his tongue. He just hadn't found the words for it. I'm dreaming, he yelled. This is all a dream. Oh, what a relief Stanley felt to have finally found an answer, an explanation. His co-workers weren't actually gone. He wasn't going to lose his job. He wasn't crazy after all. And he thought to himself, I suppose I'll wake up soon. I'll have to go back to my boring real-life job pushing buttons. I may as well enjoy this while I'm still lucid. So, he imagined himself flying and began to gently float above the ground. Then he imagined himself soaring through space on a magical starfield, and it too appeared. It was so much fun, and Stanley marveled that he had still not woken up. How was he remaining so lucid? And then perhaps the strangest question of them all entered Stanley's head. One he was amazed he hadn't asked himself sooner. Why is there a voice in my head dictating everything that I'm doing and thinking? Now the voice was describing itself being considered by Stanley, who found it particularly strange. I'm dreaming about a voice
Fly, you
describing
bird.
me, thinking about how it's describing my thoughts, he thought.
Okay, this is crazy.
And while he thought it all very odd and wondered if this voice spoke to all people in their dreams, the truth was that, of course, this was not a dream. How could it be? Was Stanley simply deceiving himself, believing that if he's asleep, he doesn't have to take responsibility for himself? Stanley is as awake right now as he's ever been in his life. Now, hearing the voice speak these words was quite a shock to Stanley. After all, he knew for certain, beyond a doubt, that this was in fact a dream. Did the voice not see him float and make the magical stars just a moment ago? How else would the voice explain all that? This voice was a part of himself too. Surely, if he could just... He would prove it. He would prove that he was in control, that this was a dream. So he closed his eyes gently, and he invited himself to wake up. He felt the cool weight of the blanket on his skin, the press of the mattress on his back, the fresh air of a world outside this one.
Shout out to Miles Murphy in chat.
Let me wake up, he thought to himself. I'm through with this dream. I wish it to be over. Let me go back to my job. Let me continue pushing the buttons. Please, it's all I want. I want my apartment and my wife and my job. All I want is my life exactly the way it's always been. My life is normal. I am normal. Everything will be fine. I am okay.
Actually, that ending is like one of the creepier ones. I don't like it though. I don't like this ending.
Stanley began screaming. Please, someone, wake me up. My name is Stanley. I have a boss. I have an office. I am real. Please, just someone tell me I am real. I must be real. I must be. Can anyone hear my voice? Who am I? Who am I? And everything went black.
I'll try what he says. This
is the story of a woman named Mariella. Mariella woke up on a day like any other. She arose, got dressed, gathered her belongings, and walked to her place of work. But on this particular day, her walk was interrupted by the body of a man who had stumbled through town talking.
Oh, there you go. Begin the game again. There you go. So annoying.
All of his co-workers were... Wait, no. This isn't the right office, is it? Is this Stanley's office?
I didn't realize I could just begin it again. And that fern didn't come back into play. Alright, you said go upstairs, so...
When Stanley came to a set of 2 open doors, he entered the door on his left.
This is gonna be my last run, guys. I'll eat some food.
Yet there was not a single person here either. Feeling a wave of disbelief, Stanley decided to go up to his boss's office. Hoping he... Coming to a staircase, Stanley walked upstairs to his boss's office.
Alright. I was trying to say this before, but I really like how the his boss's office looks. Oh! It's like a bathroom. Let's use the bathroom. I didn't expect to be able to go in here. Oh, okay. Okay. This is different. Where will we go? I don't know. Now we got cheesy elevator music. Where are my feet? Don't know. Somebody's singing. The elevator doesn't even tell you what floor you're on. It'd be funny if I end up coming out at the exact same floor. Fuck you, piece of shit. You piece of shit came out exact same floor. Are you serious? Exact same floor. Shit. You damn game. Oh man.
Stepping into his manager's office, Stanley was once again stunned to discover not an indication of any human life. What could it mean? Stanley wondered aloud to nobody. He began wildly tearing through papers on the boss's desk, pulling books off the shelf, looking behind paintings, desperate for clues to his situation. But his attention was caught by a keypad behind the boss's desk. What could its purpose be? In fact, this keypad guarded the terrible secret that lay buried below his feet. And so the boss had assigned it an extra secret PIN number, 2845. But of course, Stanley couldn't possibly have known this.
If I do the wrong one. 2, 8,
Stanley
4,
simply
5.
began entering random codes into the keypad, knowing full well the sheer statistical unlikelihood that this would ever result in a correct combination. If he knew that the combo was 2845, it would be another story entirely. But no,
5,
this is what he was
4,
going to do instead.
8, 2.
Stanley just sat around twiddling his thumbs. Trying to input anything on the device was useless, since he could never possibly know that the combination was 284. Yet incredibly, by simply pushing random buttons on the keypad, Stanley happened to input the correct code by sheer luck. Amazing. He stepped into the newly opened
This time we're gonna
passageway.
escape. This time we're gonna escape this place. It's the only thing I haven't done well, there's 2 things I know for a fact I haven't done. That I just remember. I haven't gone to escape like Frosty Fairy said, and there was like a blue room that I didn't go through.
Stanley walked straight ahead through the large door that read Mind Control Facility. And on it, the truth was that at the end of this hall, Stanley would meet his violent death. The door behind him was not shut. Stanley still had every opportunity to turn around and get back on track.
Nope.
At this point, Stanley was making a conscious, concerted effort to walk forward and willingly confront his death. As the machine whirred into motion and Stanley was inched closer and closer to his demise, he reflected that his life had been of no consequence whatsoever. Stanley can't see the bigger picture. He doesn't know the real story, trapped forever in his narrow vision of what this world is. Perhaps his death was of no great loss, like plucking the eyeballs from a blind man. So he resigned and willingly accepted this violent end to his brief and shallow life. Farewell, Stanley.
Yeah, it's tough shit. You got that.
"Farewell, Stanley," cried the narrator, as Stanley was led helplessly into the enormous metal jaws. In a single visceral instant, Stanley was obliterated as the machine crushed every bone in his body, killing him instantly.
I ducked. I ducked. The Stanley Parable.
And yet it would be just a few minutes before Stanley would restart the game, back in his office, as alive as ever. What exactly did the narrator think he was going to accomplish?
Okay.
When every path you can walk has been created for you long in advance, death becomes meaningless, making life the same. Do you see now? Do you see that Stanley was already dead from the moment he hit start?
I don't like this shit. Oh. Okay, there's my office. The set of 2 doors was the very first concept piece of the Stanley Parable design. Once the room was created, the rest of the game emerged as an extension of it. Okay, pretty cool. Pretty cool. Corridor. The placement of this open section was important to the get right. The corridor was been moved and altered to make sure the player reaches the 2 doors in a good time. Okay. The office layout. The blueprint shows the office of the beginning of the game. Path of Stanley office to the two doors was the first part of the game that was built. Sections have been added and altered throughout development through the core layout. Okay. Cool. Stanley's computer. Okay, it's like a museum for the Stanley Parable. File cabinets. Office computers. Solitaire. Okay. Button sounds. Oh. Okay. The office. What people saying in chat? My narrative changed the controls. Whoa. Stanley has an old computer. Yeah, Stanley needs to upgrade. The credits. Okay. Oh, I like how it looks over here better. Yellow. The office. The maintenance room. Printer. Am I going crazy? Okay, okay. Warning zone. Early in development, we designed and ended where Stanley would end up on a battlefield fighting aliens. The action would become a science of rage against war. Narrator, we realized that shortly after starting the ability that was far too jokey and on the nose for the tone of the game. Plus, some people interpret it as making fun of people who like shooters, which was not our intentions. Okay, so they're not trying to make fun of shooters. Okay. Don't read it for yourself, guys. Don't worry about me reading it. I just read out loud weird. Okay. What this one says. Narrator emails. After a 3-second trailer we sent out to ask people to email the narrator. Okay. Okay, cool. Oh, so I think this is cool. It's like a museum for your own game. Because Ratchet and Clank has had stuff like this before in some of their games. The apartment timer. Okay. The meeting room. One of my favorite room in the game. Ah, let's see what this says. The maintenance layout. The following hallway follows a few first two doors. Important to get right. Okay. So, first choice, obey, disobey. Obey, disobey lounge. I like how they set it up. As far as nobody's well, actually, I don't know. Maybe somebody has copied this style before games. Don't know. Alright. Thank you guys for sticking with me in chat through this weirdness. As weird as it is, the trailers. This is weird for sure. In a good way to me, though. We already went that way. And okay. Countdown deaths. Freedom ending. Monitor room elevator. Countdown room. Exit. I want to see everything. Everything. Then I will go. It's weird not hearing the narrator talk constantly.
Oh, look at these two. How they wish to destroy one another. How they wish to control one another. How they both wish to be free.
Okay.
Can you see? Can you see how much they need one another? No, perhaps not. Sometimes these things cannot be seen. But listen to me. You can still save these two. You can stop the program before they both fail. Push escape and press quit. There's no other way to beat this game. As long as you move forward, you'll be walking someone else's path. Stop now and it'll be your only true choice. Whatever you do, choose it. Don't let time choose for you. Don't let time
I would laugh as shit if the shit closes to the desktop. I would seriously think this would be the best games ever made if it literally closed itself down to the desktop. Not the best game, but you get my point. Okay, that's it. There's something else after that? I don't know.
This is the story of Stanley had never seen the office this
If there's more, and I'm sure I missed something, that was a blast. We've been playing for an hour and a half. I was told this game could be beaten in an hour to 3 hours, so I think I experienced a lot. I had an absolute blast playing this game. Um, I'm not too sure where else I need to go, so I'm gonna look it up on YouTube and see what other people's experiences are with this game because I think this is actually pretty cool. I wish I played it when it originally came out back in 2013, but I absolutely do recommend you guys playing this game. BK here with the Untitled Game Show. Thanks for watching. I'll be back with more live streams every single day at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If there's a day I don't stream, it's because I'm really busy with work or something like that. And tomorrow I might not stream because I might have to do a little separation of certain things. So if you don't see a stream tomorrow, please follow me on Twitter. My Twitter is at Untitled Life. Once again, Twitter is at Untitled Life because life is untitled and we never know what's going to happen with us. We don't set out in life knowing exactly what's going to happen. So you can almost call it an untitled book. So at Untitled Life, hit me up on Twitter if you guys want to ask me any questions, know what time I'm going to put up a video or anything like that, or just know my schedule for YouTube. I always post it there on Twitter, and I also post it up on Google+. Google+ is a great place to follow me as well. I don't have a Facebook page, so no Facebook love for you guys out there who love Facebook. I'm moving away from Facebook slowly. If you guys want to support my daily streams, hit up the Patreon link or the donation links in chat, or you guys can help me out by anytime you buy on Amazon. Bookmark my Amazon link that's in the description of most of my videos or on the untitledgameshow.com. Bookmark the Amazon link, and every time you buy something from Amazon, it helps out the channel with a small percentage of that sale going to helping out the channel. Till then, peace out, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me today. Good night, everyone. I just want to give a shout out. Thanks for coming. I'm just giving some shout outs. There are many more. Okay, Frosty. All right, Frosty Fair in chat says there are many more endings. I will experience them later on. Right now, I just want to take a little relax. I got to go to work, and I can't play video games all the time. So I wish I could. And if you guys want me to keep playing video games like constantly, longer streams, you guys are gonna have to hit it up with that donation link so I can get to the point where I could do this as my main job because I gotta pay the internet bill. I just bought this game for $15. This stream is not even gonna make $1. So yeah, that's being truthful with it. Peace out, guys. Thanks so much for being here today. Later.